Hi everyone, this is the Bookfather. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. I've been binge watching Booktube again. I know I'm not the only one. And I came across several people's videos for the male Booktuber tag. So I've decided to try my hand at it. This tag was originated by, I got my notes written down, no phone, gotta go old school. This tag was originated by Jayesh Chaya. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. So here goes the tag. Question 1. Do you think that there's a lack of male booktubers? If yes, why? I don't think that there's a lack of booktubers. In my opinion, for it to be classified as a lack, you would have had to have known how many there was prior to asking this question, and I don't know the answer. I've only been on Booktube for a little over 6 months. I've seen a fair number of male booktubers, and I've heard of other male booktubers being mentioned. I've seen a lot of female booktubers as well, and I've heard female booktubers being mentioned. What brought this question around, I'm not really sure, but one point that I disagree with that was brought up when some of the people were answering this question, is that they felt that there was a lower number of male booktubers because of the notion that males aren't encouraged to read as much or as often as ladies are younger in life. For me, my personal experience, I don't see it happening that way. My parents encouraged both my sister and I just as much, one as much as the other. Our schools encouraged all the students, one gender not more than the other. I passed on the tradition. I have 3 boys. I encourage them. They actually get excited to go to the library with me. They want to do it weekly, not sparsely or intermittently. They actually get excited to go to the library. So that's a fine feather in my cap without being too proud or egotistical. So I don't really believe in the notion that males are less likely encouraged than females. Moving on. Question number 2. Would you like to see more male booktubers, and why? There's a caveat with this. There's an asterisk that one needs to put on this question. Yes, I'd like to see more male booktubers, but I wouldn't want to see them on Booktube just because they're male. We don't have to meet a status quo. There's no need for us to push males or females to join our community just because they fit a status or prerequisite. Those that make this community better, that would enhance it, are those that would want to come here on their own. Number 3. How do you think we as a community can attract more males to Booktube? Well, we're not going to start an ad campaign. We're not going to do flyers and billboards and what have you. I think the best way is just word of mouth, showing that guys are just as fascinated or intrigued in reading as ladies are. When we spike their curiosity, we just passively point them over to Booktube with a few recommendations, and hopefully it'll get better from there. I've always found that bringing someone around passively gets better results than bringing someone around aggressively. It'll take longer, yes, but when that individual, male or female, gets involved, it'll be more of their own accord, so they won't feel pressure. And if there's others that they've seen beforehand, then they know who to lean on for support. Number 4. Do you think having males on Booktube would enhance the Booktube experience? Once again, going back to my answer for number 2, we don't need more males, just like we don't need more of any other category just because they fit that category. Of course, having more men would enhance the community. Having more females would enhance the community. Having more minorities would enhance the community. But they would have to be, it would be better, not have to be, it would be better for the community if they joined us of their own free will. Some may not last as long as others, but I'm sure whatever input they would add to the community would make us that much better off. Number 5. Check the gender divide of your viewers. Now, like I said, I've only been here for just over 6 months, and I tried to look up the gender divide, but YouTube told me after several attempts that there was insufficient information to share that demographic. So if I do this tag again in a year from now, I might be able to answer this question. Name a few of your favorite male booktubers. Okay, well, first and foremost, let me say hello to Peter from Peter Likes Books. Let me say hello to Spence from Common Spence, and give a warm welcome to Ryan from Madman Reads. Those are guys that I've watched for a while, and there's others that I've watched, but those 3 come to the top of the list for me. Tag male booktubers you would like to see follow this tag. Okay, let's see. There's Jason from Olde's Chapter and Verse. There's Spence from Common Spence. And there's Shawn from Shawn the Book Maniac. Other names that are good guys to follow. All their links will be added below. And I encourage you to go visit all of them. Like, subscribe to all of them. They're all good guys. They all got great videos. So this will be the end of my answers to this tag for this edition. Any questions or concerns, any points you want to discuss, feel free to comment below, and I'll be more than happy to talk with you. Appreciate it if you would like this video, share this video, maybe even subscribe. Hope your day or evening treats you well, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks.